welcome back, friends. It's Ross here, Synthetic Dream Lawns in Manhattan Beach. Yeah, so turf tip Tuesdays, right? Thought you might be interested to see what a quality job looks like, right? When you install turf, you're doing big sheets. If you hire somebody other than us, you want to make sure that they're going to glue and nail your seams, right? Because turf shrinks. You want to install it when it's warm so it expands and lays out real nice. You want to glue and nail those seams and then let it contract when it cools. You get a nice, beautiful, tight lawn. Let me show you a little bit about the tape. All right, so let me explain to you. We're actually going to put in some landscape area here, so I'm going to take back some of the turf that we put in for this customer. This is a new homeowner, and they want a landscape area, so now I've got to cut back some of the turf. So let me show you the gluing in the seam, which is the reason why I'm making this for you. Check it out. Okay, so turf, when it was installed, was perfect, right? So we had to tear open the seam here. Okay, so you can see that's a special paper. It's on both sides of the turf, and it's glued. Okay, so when this was like this paper is underneath, glued, and it's holding the two edges together, and then with a few nails on both sides, boom, 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 it gets pinned, and that's how we keep turf together. So we're going to take it apart, and now, you want a little secret? Okay, I'm going to teach you a secret. So now, to put this back together after we open it and put our landscape area in, you cannot re-glue or reuse this. This is done. So if you notice, I've already cut this section of turf off, which means there's going to be a gap here. I'm going to cut this section of turf off, this section of turf off, which means there's going to be a bigger gap here. So we're actually going to take a piece of turf and we're going to insert it in there and make the whole thing disappear. Again, glue it underneath, and that way we can reattach what we need to, and then this piece comes out for landscape area. Cool? All right, hope that wasn't too lengthy. Hope that was interesting. Glue your seams. Make sure your installers glue the seams with some nails, otherwise you will not be happy. They'll gap, they'll open, and then a year down the line, you're gonna be like, what happened to my turf? You're gonna be calling us going, can you fix it? And I'll be like, yeah, but it's not gonna look right because it's too old, blah, 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 blah. Do it right the first time. Anyway, thanks for joining us, Ross, Synthetic Dream Lawns, on Turf Tip Tuesday and taping. Wow. Turf Tip Tuesday, taping your seams. Thanks for joining us. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Call us now for a free estimate at 310-817-0707.